Let me tell you something that's going to upset a lot of agents. Working with buyers is destroying your career, your income, your family life, and probably your health. I know, I've been there. And today I'm going to show you exactly why the smartest agents in this industry have made one critical shift that changed everything. Here's the reality. Most agents won't admit you're working 60, 70, 80 hours a week. You're missing your kids' events. You're eating garbage in your car between showings. And at the end of the month, you're looking at your bank account, wondering where all that effort went. That was me. I remember sitting at a family dinner, phone in hand, getting a text from a buyer. Hey, this house just hit the market. Can you get us in there in an hour? I'm finally getting my time with my family I earned, and this person expects me to drop everything? And here's the worst part. They don't care. They don't care that it's Saturday. They don't care that it's your anniversary. They don't care that you're a human being with a life. All they care about is, get me in this house or I'll find someone who will. That's when I knew something had to change. So today, I'm going to give you 8 reasons why you need to stop focusing on buyers and start building a listing-based business. Some of this is going to hit hard. Some of it you might disagree with. But if you're honest with yourself, you already know this is true. Let's get into it. Reason number 1, working with buyers puts a ceiling on your income. Let's be real, you got into real estate to make money. This business is too hard, too demanding to grind it out for average income. But here's the math nobody wants to talk about. How many buyers can you realistically work with at one time? 3, 4, 5, and you know how much work each one takes. Now compare that to listings. You can manage 10, 15, even 20 listings in the same time it takes to work with 3 or 4 buyers. When you choose to work with buyers, you're making a conscious decision to limit how much money you can make. Reason number 2, you have zero control over your time. This is the one that really gets me. When you work with buyers, you're not running a business, you're on call. Christmas Eve, phone's ringing. Sunday morning, hey, can we see this house at noon? Your kid's birthday party? Something just hit the market. We need to move fast. You can't make plans. You can't commit to anything. Every family event comes with this low-level anxiety. Please don't let my phone ring. That's not a career, that's a prison. As a listing agent, after that initial appointment, I can service my business from anywhere. I'm not chained to my phone, waiting for the next showing request. Reason number 3, the massive personality clash. Look, I'll be honest, I despise showing houses. I can't handle walking through a property and hearing, well, I don't really like the paint color. You can paint, that's the secret. You can change the freaking paint, or the carpet complaints, or the I just don't feel it after the 15th house. When you work with buyers, you're not a trusted advisor. You're a babysitter, a marriage counselor, a therapist, a very expensive Uber driver who opens doors. Some agents love that. They love the small talk, playing with the kids, the whole let's go look at houses thing. Good for them. But if you want to be treated like a professional, someone who brings real, tangible expertise to the table, you need to be working with sellers. Reason number 4, listing agents generate the best buyer leads in the industry. Everyone's out there chasing buyer leads, paying for Zillow, running Facebook ads, buying from lead companies. And what do you get? Low intent leads that take forever to convert. Here's what nobody tells you. The absolute best leads come from being a listing agent. First, your sellers. They're selling a home. Guess what they're probably gonna do after it sells? They're motivated. They have a deadline. They're not window shopping. Second, open houses. When someone leaves their couch, fights traffic, and walks through your listing in person, that right there is a qualified buyer. Third, sign calls. When buyers call the number on your sign, they've already decided to go direct to the listing agent. These are the highest intent buyer leads you'll ever get. All of this for free because you have listings. Reason number 5, being a listing agent doesn't require you to be in any certain location. Think about that. As a buyer's agent, you can never leave. You're tethered to your market, chained to your phone, always on standby. As a listing agent, after that initial listing appointment, which you do once, you can manage everything remotely. Pricing updates, marketing decisions, offer negotiations, status calls with your seller. None of that requires you to be physically present. I've managed listings while traveling, while at events, while actually living my life. Try doing that when you have 3 active buyers who could need to see a house at any moment. Reason number 6, the buyer agent business model is a terrible deal. When you list a property and price it correctly, it's almost a guaranteed paycheck. When you work with a buyer, there's a huge percentage who never actually buy. Think about what you're agreeing to. You're going to pour hours into someone. Showings, inspections, negotiations, hand-holding, with no guarantee you will ever see a dollar. What other profession works like this? What other industry says, sure, I'll give you months of my life for free, and maybe you'll pay me at the end? Just real estate agents who work with buyers. How many times have you spent months working with someone, only to hear, now's just not the right time. We're gonna put things on hold, and you can't even be upset. You just smile and say, I totally understand. Well, inside, you wanna scream. Reason number 7, you can't build a personal brand working with buyers. Who gets all the credit in a transaction? The listing agent. Your sign is in the ground. Your name is on the marketing. They are the ones holding the open houses. They are the ones building recognition. When you work with buyers, you're invisible. You're the silent partner. Nobody remembers. Here's what market dominance looks like. Your signs are everywhere. Your marketing is everywhere. Every time someone thinks about selling, your name pops up because they see you constantly. That omnipresence, that perception of, wow, this person really owns this market. You can only build that as a listing agent. Reason number 8, listings let you attract top talent. If you ever want to build a team or grow a brokerage, you need something to offer. What are you going to tell a talented agent? Come work for me and I'll buy you Zillow leads? How long? Until they figure out they can just pay for those leads themselves and keep 100% of the commission. The agents who join teams for internet leads, they last maybe 9 months. Then they leave and become your competition. But when you have listings, real inventory, market share, now you have something valuable, something rare, something they can't easily get on their own. That's how you attract and keep talent. So here's where you're at. You can keep grinding with buyers, keep missing family events, keep wondering how your income doesn't match your effort, or you can make the shift. I put together a free tool that shows you exactly how to generate listing leads without spending money on ads, how to turn those leads into appointments, and how to convert those appointments into signed listings. Scan the QR code on the screen now. And look, I know some of this hit hard. That's the point. The agents who are crushing it in this business, they figured this out a long time ago. Now it's your turn. If you got value from this, do me a favor. Click the like button and hit subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.
Let's go, let's grow.